Hi guys, my name is Anggun Sulma Mardiah. In this video, I would like review one of my favorite novel. It is the Chronicles of Narnia. So this book has 7 series novel edition, but I will review one of them. That is the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is a fantasy novel for children by Clive Staples Lewis. Clive Staples Lewis was a British writer and literary scholar. He was born in Belfast. He is best known for his work of fiction, especially The Chronicles of Narnia, The Screwed Up Letters, and The Space Geology, and for non-fiction Christian apologetics. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, published by Geoffrey Bless in 1950, it is the first published and best known of 7 novels in the Chronicles of Narnia. Among all the author's books, it is also the most widely held in libraries. Although it was originally the first of the Chronicles of Narnia, it is volume 2 in recent edition that are sequenced by the story chronologic. Like the other chronicles, it was illustrated by Pauline Baines, and her work has been written in many letters editions. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe has 17 chapter story. Inside the book, we can find a letter from Clive Staples Lewis to his beloved daughter Lucy. This book is about 4 children who found a wardrobe which led to a magical world called Narnia. The children are called Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy Pevensie. Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy Pevensie are sent to live in Professor Kirk's home in the English countryside during World War II. As the children explore the house, Lucy discovered an old wardrobe in a spare room. The wardrobe is actually a passage to Narnia, who world will filled magic. Lucy goes through with the wardrobe and meets a goat-legged man, Mr. Tumnus. She learned that Narnia is ruled by the evil White Witch who keeps Narnia under an eternal winter. When Lucy returns to Professor Kirk's house, she discovers that though he spent hours in Narnia, no time has passed in her world. Her sibling doesn't believe her story about Narnia because the wardrobe portal doesn't work when they try to go to it. A few days later, when the children are playing hide and seek, Lucy hides in the wardrobe and Edmund, her brother, follow her into Narnia. Edmund meets the White Witch who intrusts herself as the Queen of Narnia. The witch feeds Edmund an enchanted form of Turkish delight and asks him to bring his brother and sister to her. After that, Edmund and Lucy return home, but Edmund lies about having been to Narnia, which deeply hurt Lucy. Peter and Susan seek advice from Professor Kix, who tells them that Lucy may be telling the truth about finding a magical country. When Professor Kix's housekeeper gives a tour for the house, all 4 children hide in Lucy's wardrobe and are be able to Narnia together. They find Mr. Tumnus' home empty and read a notice saying that he's been arrested for treason against the White Witch. The children want to help Mr. Tumnus, but a talking animal, Mr. Beavers, tells them that they are in danger and must come with him to safety. At the Beaver's dam, the children are told that Aslan, the lion, the true king of Narnia, has been seen and that he will put a stop to the White Witch ever rule. The children also learn that they will play a part in the witch's downfall because a prophecy says that when 4 humans sitting in the thrones at the castle of the Peveril, the witch will die. Then Edmund runs away from his sibling to meet the White Witch, and the Beavers take the remaining children to a hiding place to protect them from her. The next morning, Father Christmas arrives at their new hiding place and gives the children presents. He says that the White Witch magic is weakening. When Edmund reaches to the White Witch house, she's angry that he's come alone until he tells her that his brother and his sister are at the Beaver's house. The witch dispatched wolves to kill everyone at the Beaver's house, but they find no one there. The witch takes Edmund with her as she journeys to an ancient landmark called the Stone Table. As they travel, the eternal winter thaw into spring. Meanwhile, the other Pivansi reached the stone table where Aslan and a large group of Narnia welcomed them. And then a wolf sent by the White Witch attacked the company and Peter kills it with his sword. The White Witch decided to kill Edmund, but a rescue party sent by Aslan saves Edmund and brings him back to the Narnians at the stone table. The White Witch demands that Aslan allow her to kill Edmund because traitors are her lawful victims. That night, Lucy and Susan wake and find Aslan leaving the Narnian camp. They follow him. Aslan goes to the White Witch camp, where she and her servant monks then tie up Aslan before killing him. Susan and Lucy are heartbroken, but rejoice when Aslan came to the life again to the next day. Aslan takes the girl to the witch castle, where he breathes on the stone statues, including the one of Mr. Thomas, and restores them to life. Aslan leads the resurrected Narnian to the battlefield where the witch fight Peter Umbri. Aslan kills the witch, the good Narnian win the battle, and four Pivansi are taken to the cathedral to be crowned. The children rule Narnia until they are adults. A hunting trip to the woods leads them back into their own world, where no time has passed and they come back to the children again. After that, Professor Kirk tells them that they will all return to the Narnia someday, but not through the wardrobe. So that's a little bit of story about the Chronicles of Narnia, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. By the way, why I like this novel, because I love when Lewis created Narnia, a land of magical creatures and adventures. When Lewis described his character, writing about them inform that children aged 9 and above and even some adult will enjoy the story. Not only that, from this book taught me two important lessons. The first, that looks can be deceiving, and that two wrongs don't make a right. Lewis has a clear and vivid writing style which make it easy for the reader to follow and remain engrossed. My favorite part in the book was when Aslan was unstoning the statues and everything came to life. It made me feel as if all the unstone animals were right there in front of me, beckoning me to join with them. Now, I understand why the lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe is a good story, especially for children classic story. But not only children, the adults can read the story too. So that's all from me about this novel. Thank you so much and goodbye.